the wet exit is your last resort, basically. If you can't roll yourself over, if you can't T-rescue, you got to rely on that to get yourself out of the boat and to safety. You got your helmet, your life jacket, and your spray skirt, things you wear. Everything else, you got your boat and your paddle. The most important thing is not to panic. You flip over, you gotta roll yourself up, protect your head, and then you gotta pull that spray skirt up, and then make sure that you tuck yourself forward and roll yourself out so you're not bouncing around on the rocks and everything. And that life jacket is really important in all that, because a lot of times you end up really tired when you come up out of the water, and you gotta rely on something to help you float and push yourself off to an eddy or something like that. The most important thing that I had to learn when learning to wet exit was not to panic. That you are in control of the situation, and that just because you flip over doesn't mean that you're losing control. You can still help yourself out and wet exit and get out of the situation if you really have to, but it's also, I mean, it's a good starting point. It's got where you got to start, and then it allows you to build your own confidence there and get into the kayak and have some fun with your bros. So learning in flat water allows you to build that muscle memory without having to worry about those obstacles or unexpected events that are going to happen when you get out on the water. So when you can build that muscle memory, your brain's going to know what it's got to do when it's out there, so you don't have to think about it. You can think about other stuff. You can think about learning new things rather than saving yourself or panicking. So on the spray skirt here, we got the bright yellow strap. Some people call it a kill switch. So this is what you end up pulling when you're wet exiting. And so it's really important that when you get into your boat and you're putting your spray skirt over the boat, that you have this thing sticking out here, because even the best kayakers in the world, sometimes they get themselves into situations where they have to wet exit, and they don't want to have to worry about finding that strap. They always know where it is. It's always sticking out there. And so when you do end up having a wet exit, you pull this thing up, pull your spray skirt up, push yourself completely out of the boat, tuck yourself forward, make sure you clear your feet so you're not hanging onto the boat, because the boat can get caught on things and you don't want to have to worry about that dragging you downstream more. And then once you get up to the surface of the water, you want to make sure you're worrying more about yourself than you are your stuff, your boat and your paddle and whatever. Let your buddies take care of that. You just worry about yourself and get yourself to safety out into an eddy off to shore, so it's not taking you downstream into more dangerous stuff.